Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis, and this is for trading on September the 18th, 2020. Just a quick disclaimer here before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. As usual, we'll start off by taking a look at our calendar here. In terms of the news, the biggest thing here was our pound here, Bank of England. Basically, Bank of England, right now, they are keeping things the same, but the major point that they made was that they are looking or exploring the negative interest rates, and that caused the British pound to drop. As a result of that, we saw it go back down. Now, everything did turn around later when the New York session started. But the reason it dropped was because of Bank of England. So coming up here, we do have CPI numbers for, actually we just came out for Japanese yen. And then on Friday here, nothing critical, so we are past that, but then we do have retail sales numbers out of UK as well as Canada. Oh, actually, one of the things that did push pound back up was also because there were comments saying that EU and so EU and UK, they were hopeful that they would be able to reach an agreement on Brexit, and that is a very positive comment. And that's one of the reasons we saw actually euro push back up and pound too. So that's one thing, and then the numbers that came in for the US, that's potentially another thing. But everything did push back up when we saw the New York session. So coming up here, so current account balance for both US and Euro, also consumer sentiment numbers, which is expected to be higher. So all of this is what we have, but nothing critical like we had all the central banks over the last couple of days. So all of that is behind us. All right, so let's take a look at our charts now. So we'll start off with euro dollar. So yesterday we were looking for euro to drop. It did go down all the way into the profit target here, but then pulled back up. So the move back here, it just continued on, it just reversed completely and went back up. So now we have a bullish pin bar here. So this is looking bullish. So bias is bullish here, and target is 1.19. And should it go through that, we're looking at 1.1965. So bullish bias here for euro dollar. Pound dollar here, this one as well, like I mentioned, it went all the way down and it rejected that level. Now we are back up again. So this one, so this one's neutral to bullish here. So this one could go up if the US dollar continues to drop, and then we are looking for price to move up here. So in this case, the first target would be the high here, which is very close here, into 130. So let's say 130.30 is the first target, and once it gets through that, we are looking at 1.3120. So neutral to bullish here for pound dollar. Aussie dollar, this one as well, it dropped, but now we have a bullish pin bar, so I would look for price to go higher into 0.7340. Just keep in mind, we are into Friday, so reversals can happen. That would be something to keep in mind. And also we are coming into resistance here. So this is where price has struggled before. So if it doesn't go through, it can still come back into the range. So it's still stuck in this range here for the last 2 weeks. So for now, neutral to bullish here for Aussie dollar. New Zealand dollar, this one's looking bullish here. We have a big bullish pin bar here. I will look for price to go back up into 0.6800. So bullish bias for New Zealand dollar. Dollar CAD here, we have a bearish pin bar. Yesterday we were looking for this to go back up, and it did into 1.3240. And now this is, now we have a bearish pin bar here. So it went into this resistance level. This is where it has struggled multiple times here. And now, as we can see, we have a bearish pin bar. So looking for dollar CAD to drop here. In terms of the target here, the first target is 1.3120. And then below that, we are looking at 1.3080. So bearish bias for dollar CAD. All right, let's take a look at our commodities. We're starting with silver here. We see silver dropped initially with the stock market here, and then it just bounced off. So the risk sentiment changed. And as a result of that, we see this bounce here. So yesterday we were looking for a bit of a drop. We did get that. But now we do have rejection. So this is neutral here. We could, because there is still some bearishness in here, it may drop a bit, but the rejection here means that it's likely to go higher. So I'm neutral on this. Either we get something like this, or it just goes up, and then we could get something like that. So right now, as we can see, it's been trading in a range, hasn't really changed much. So neutral bias here for silver. I would look for it to trade between 27.50 and 26.20. Gold here, gold was stuck in this range today, hasn't really done much. It did drop a bit, but not much of a move. It's just been sideways for the most part. There is slight bearishness here, so we could see it drop back towards the support level here, lower towards 1918 level and potentially 1910 level. So a neutral bias for gold as well. It's still stuck in this triangle and in this sideways move. So it's just, as we can see, it's just bouncing off of the levels of the sides of the triangle. No real direction at this point, so bias is neutral. So for this one here, I will look for a bit of a pullback, potentially into 1950, and then if it holds, we're looking for a drop back into the support level here, but still within the range. Oil here, oil did go back up. So there were comments from OPEC saying that they will take a look at the production levels, and that was positive for oil. We have seen it go back up. Of course, there was drawdown in the inventories, which was again positive for, and that was yesterday, so that was positive for oil. So we did see it go up. Now, we do have a bullish candle close, so bias is still bullish, but it's right into this resistance level. So now we need to be careful, because this entire move to the downside, now we are recovering that. So in this case, if it doesn't go through today's high, then it can turn here. So that's the only thing to watch out for. Oh, that was strange. Looks like I lost connection there. Okay, so for now, bias is neutral to bullish. Next target would be 42.20, and then we have 42.75. Okay, copper here, copper is looking bullish here, and it's still in this range that it's been trading in. It came right into the target that we had looked at yesterday, and now it's bounced back up. It is looking bullish. Okay, looks like we have connection again. Sorry about that. So this is looking bullish here. I will look for a move towards the top here. Okay, so this is looking bullish. I will look for a move back towards 3.05. And if it doesn't go through, this can again be range bound. So bias here is bullish. Now, if it does go through, then we're going to move into the next level here, because it's been holding these highs for some time, which means it can go higher into 3.07. So this is the range that it's been holding. So once price starts to hold a range, it's just like it held here, then it goes into the next level. It held over here, went into the next level. So this one could move higher. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. So for now, bullish bias, watch out for the resistance right at the very top. But if it goes through, we have more room to the upside here. So bullish bias for copper. Bitcoin here, Bitcoin right into the resistance here. And as we can see, strong resistance at this point. So we may still see a drop here. So drop, pull back, we could see a drop. Keep an eye on that. The key would be as long as it holds below here 11,000, then we could see another drop. So right now bias is neutral for Bitcoin. S&P 500, we did see that drop, but then there was a pullback in the bottom there. So right now it's still trading in this range, and it's been trading in this range for the last week, over a week here, a couple of weeks. And right now we may get a pullback towards 3370 or 3375 level. And if it holds below that level, I'm looking for a drop back towards the bottom of the range here at 3,300. Now, once it goes through, then in that case, we're back into this 3420 level. So right now, this is neutral. Nasdaq here as well. This is again still trading in this range. It's been stuck here again for a long time. So bias here is neutral still. I will look for a drop back towards 10,940, and if it holds, then we're looking for a move back into the range here. So neutral bias, neutral to slightly bearish, I should say, for both of these. Dow Jones here, same thing. It dropped nicely, then went back up again. At this point, there is still bearishness in this candle. So if it holds below today's high, which is at 28,130, then we're looking for a drop back down towards a support level here at 27,460. So this one has also been sideways here for Dow Jones. DAX here, DAX dropped right into the support. This one turned around as well. It's still range bound here. This entire week it has been range bound, and it's trading within this range. So we may see a move back towards the high of the range here at 13,335, and then it may turn from there. So for now, neutral to slightly bullish bias here for DAX. FTSE here, a FTSE dropped. We have a neutral candle close here. This one could go in either direction. So this one's neutral, but I will look for it to trade between 61.25 and this 59.50 level. So neutral bias here. Nikkei here, Nikkei is still trading in this range. It did drop a bit right into the support, then bounced off of that. There is bearishness in it, so we may see a move back down. Target here would be 22,860, but we just have to be, the stock market's sort of volatile right now, so we just need to be careful there. But overall, neutral to bearish here. This one has also been trading in a range. As we can see, this is the support level. This is the high of the range, still right in the middle of the range. So looking for it to come back and retest 23,200. If it goes through, then we're looking for a move back down. But what can happen here is it comes and retests that and then goes back up. And that's something we'll have to watch out for. So for now, neutral to slightly bearish here for Nikkei as well. And that brings us to the end. But before we wrap it up, just a reminder about the Turning Pro Challenge. We're doing a reset here, with this being the last quarter of this year. It has been an interesting year, so time for us to kind of get back on track here. Right now, so normally the Turning Pro Challenge is $9.97. The current price actually is actually, I'm mistaken there. It's $6.97 here. So you get a 30% discount on this. So you can basically join for $300 less here, or $200 less here. What does it include? We are going to do some live training As soon as you start, you will have access to the Learn to Trade Forex course, but we'll be redoing the training. So every Tuesday, we'll have a live training session. So I will teach you the material. We're going to make some changes to the outline here. I'm going to add some more of some more, I should say, strategies to follow trends and so forth. But you will get access to this course that we have, Learn to Trade Forex course, which is $497 normally. And you will get the live training that we'll be doing. Plus, you will also get a full year's worth of access to Trade Vault. And this one normally is $127 a month, which means it's over $1,500 a year. And you get all of this so you get the $500 plus, so you get basically getting over $2,000 worth of material for $697. So this is really a great deal if you are interested in implementing. So this is the focus here will be on teaching you the setups, understanding the market, but main focus will be on implementation. I find a lot of times people will learn stuff so you know it, but you're not doing it, you're not implementing the stuff. So that's what the focus here will be, and that's why we're doing the reset. So we'll focus on implementation. Every evening we'll have live calls. So generally I put out the 5 or US dollar crosses information for free on YouTube, but I actually do way more than that every day. So I only put a small portion of that for free. So if you're part of the Trade Vault, you will get access to all the pairs that I look at, or the analysis for all the pairs that I look at. You will also get a spreadsheet every day from me with trades that I am looking at and recommended trades that I am basically following. With that, we will have profit targets and all of that as well. You will also be part of a private Facebook group, and you will get coaching there as well. Every Friday morning, we do a coaching call. So whatever you're struggling with, whatever your questions are, this will be a time to get mentored by me and ask all your questions. Plus the Facebook group, there are others in there, and it's a very supportive group there as well. And so basically you get all the training, you get support with implementing, you get the analysis, and you get mentoring with me as well. So all of that, oh, actually I totally forgot. And because I want to encourage implementation, again, I find people can know the stuff and yet not put it into practice. So in order to motivate everyone to implement what we are learning here, I'm offering 3 different prizes. So basically the prizes will be for, so you'll have to declare your targets so basically once when we start. So if you want to make 100, your goal is 100 pips a week or 50 pips a week, whatever, you set your target. And what we're trying to do is meet that goal. So we don't want like 2,000 pips in one week and then negative 5,000 in the other week. All we want to do is have that steady flow of money coming in. So we're not taking ridiculous chances and crazy risks. So the idea is to basically be consistent. Focus will be on consistency more than the amount of money you're making. And for this, you do not need a live account. You can practice in the demo account as well. So it cannot be any easier, but you have a chance to win 3 prizes. $3,500 is the first prize, second prize $1,500, third prize will be $500. So if you are interested in this, I would, or if you're interested in improving your training, because trading, that's really the focus of it, and you want to become more consistent with your profits, this is the place to join. You can go to tradingwithvenus.com/courses. And when you go to checkout, put in the coupon code, we got this, and that's where you will get your discount. So the price actually is $697. I didn't, my calculations are a little off there. So it'll be $697 here, you get 30% off. And this promotion is only valid till the end of this week, because then we will dive in. And if you join after, the price will be regular price of $997. So that's it for today. You guys have a wonderful trading week. So I hope to see you here in the challenge, implementing everything you've learned. All right, I will see you later. Bye for now.